Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Elsie. As a Prime Minister, I will talk about ban physical punishment against children by parents. The main point is violence. Talking about violence, which has a verb meaning which refers to physical action or psychological action carried out by a person and or a group aimed at a person and or a group. Meanwhile, physical violence itself means something that brings pain and injury for the action given by the person concerned. Physical violence can be seen from fighting, grabbing, hitting, kicking, and even killing. Not only that, apart from physical violence, there is also non-physical violence that is visible, namely slander. Slandering is violence because it has accused the person who did not do what the slanderer intended. For the treatment that is deemed impolite, the victim can report it to the authorities. The target of violence are usually adults, but there is also violence against children. If violence in adults is usually due to domestic violence, debt, and social problems, meanwhile violence against children can occur because husband and wife relationship are not optimal. Children are often the main target when their parents fight about household problems. For example, because they cannot balance between time for work and time for their children, so that children experience a lack of love and enough attention from parents. Then there is a sense of mutual blame and a sense of mutual self-defense between parents, and or there is a paradigm that educating children may be in any way in the name of education relating to culture, and also that children become obedient also the sake of their good future than their parent. Shooting, offending she or he, humiliating, belittling, insulting, and even threatening crimes that will happen to she or he if they doesn't obey his parents, they doesn't obey their parents are all forms of violence against children. I take the example of a case that occurred abroad, namely Britain. Children are often the target of acts of physical violence in various parts of the world. A study conducted in 2018 in Wales, that state of United Kingdom, found that 1 in 10 parents in Wales said they had spanked their child to regulate their behavior. But in the same study, 81 parents disagree with the statement. Sometimes it's necessary to spank a naughty child. The study led to a decision to protect children from physical abuse. Julie Morgan, Deputy Minister of Health and Social Affairs from Wales, announced the submission of a bill banning corporal punishment of children on Monday, 25 March 2009. The Welsh government assures parents, both mother and father, that they can still provide effective care without violence against the child or inflicting any physical punishment on the child. It also said that the draft law would not prohibit parents from pulling their children down a busy highway, or forcing a child to brush their hair when they refuse. However, this law does not allow parents to physically punish children, such as hitting, punching, or pinching. When they make a mistake, what may have been considered appropriate in the past is no longer acceptable. Our children must feel safe and be treated with dignity, said Jilly Morgan. He added that this law will be accompanied by awareness raising and support campaigns for parents. The bill is also important because if it gets to effect, it will be seen as the first major difference between law Wales and England, since Wales was given more law-making powers 2 years ago. If legalized, adults, if acting in a parental capacity, don't apply corporal punishment that is offensive or hurtful to the child. The Welsh government said it would seek the opinion of citizens to decide whether they should report a parent they see hitting a child to police. What police? That is clear. This law was made with the aim of changing the attitude of parents so that it is not easy to carry out corporal punishment on children. Punishment on children may be carried out as long as it is in a good and effective way, namely silence the child to realize that she or he has made a mistake and ask why she or he did so. Give time for the children to learn from mistakes in an instant. Provide additional homework and may not play games or fun things that children like to do for a while. For the children to understand how to have a good habit, how to have a good behavior, and how to be a good child or how to be a good kind person. So that's all about me. Thank you very much for your nice attention. Thank you.